Hey there everybody, Jason back again, and today we're doing another unboxing. This one is the NES Classic Edition. This guy, right here. Not to excuse the look. I've been awake since 4 o'clock this morning, basically waiting for one of these things. I was smart though. I picked the store that I wanted to go to, and I stayed there. And I was first in line, and I'm very happy about that. Anyway, let's take a quick look at this. So this is the NES Classic Edition. As you can see, the box is actually quite small. It says Nintendo Entertainment System. Games included Super Mario Bros., Metroid, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Zelda, Kirby. It's got 30 classic Nintendo games. You got your picture of the little NES with the controller there. It's like so similar to like the original console box. It's awesome. Then on the side, on this side, it says NES Classic Controller. Play classic NES games the way they were meant to be, played on a full-sized original NES controller. Just plug it in and you're ready to go. Includes all of the original features, control pad for quick control and movement, A and B button for rapid fire action, and select and start for menu selection and pausing the game. And then it says on this side, you get to sort of see like sort of what we're dealing with here. NES console. It's a retro blast from the past with the return of the all-time fan favorite Nintendo Entertainment System. This mini-sized NES Classic system is packed with 30 pre-installed classic Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 80s, fully loaded and ready to play using the original style NES Classic controller. On the back, sorry, I was looking for like the angle here. It says Retro Blast from the Past, and then it's got pictures of some of the actual box art for some of the games like Final Fantasy, Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania, Mega Man 2. It's got some little screenshots, of course, and then here's the actual list of the games. Which inside this one we have Balloon Fight, Bubble Bobble, Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Donkey Kong Jr., Double Dragon 2 The Revenge, Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, Final Fantasy, Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Kirby Adventure, Mario Brothers, Mega Man 2, Metroid, Ninja Gaiden, Pac-Man, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, Star Tropics, Super C, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Tecmo Bowl, The Legend of Zelda, and Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Then on the top here, it's just basically NES Classics. Bottom is just all your sort of like, I want to say warning information, like if you have epilepsy. Yeah. Alright, so let's crack into this thing. Let's see what we're actually dealing with here. Oh, and then you got that lovely thing that says, now you're playing with power. I love it. The store that I went to only had 12 of these things, and it was, yeah. I tried telling people, because, you know, it's like, I want to be nice, and I want to tell them, hey, there's kind of sold out. But they wouldn't listen. Anyway, so up on top here, we've got this little plastic bag full of something. Alright, so it comes with a code for the My Nintendo points, just as, you know, you would do for, like, the registering your system and everything like that. It comes with a poster, which I think that I actually have to put up on a wall. There you go. Nice, lovely setup with the gun, Duck Hunt, and Rob the Robot. On the back of it, it's just talking about like how you actually get it all set up and everything. Kind of wish that it had like a mini Rob the Robot, but then again, I have what? I have the amiibo, so I've got my mini Rob, and then basically it's got the license agreement and everything like that. Okay, I actually see the console. At first, I didn't think that was the console, but then I realized that the console is incredibly small. Alright, let's put all of this back where it's supposed to be. Alright. So inside the box, got this right here. Let's just put this off to the side. That's the main event. In here, got the controller. Then Okay, it's a USB. It's basically a USB adapter, and that's it. I honestly wasn't expecting that. That's okay. Open it up, and then underneath you've got HDMI cable. And then you have the rest of your USB charging. And it charges... Okay, it's mini USB, so same as like your Android phones. And then nothing else in there. Alright, so cable's a cable, plug's a plug, HDMI is that. You need to look at that. Let's start off with the controller, shall we? Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Two twist ties? How did I get so lucky? Alright, so cable, obviously, is short. Apparently they actually sell extension cables for these, which is cool. But thankfully I've got like a nice long HDMI cable that I can use aside from the one that they gave me. That'll allow me to basically play this with the system right next to me on the couch. For the actual controller itself, it's pretty much exactly what you would expect it to be. On the back of it just says Nintendo controller. Got some... Is it made in Frankfurt, Germany? Interesting. But it feels nice and solid. It's got like the similar weight. Yeah, buttons feel just the way that they should. D-pad is solid as ever. Those squishy start and select buttons with the little rubber. It's awesome. Okay, now for the main event. So, this is the actual system itself, wrapped neatly in this little bag. Oh my god. That's so cool. So, it emulates it in the best way possible. Like, it's even got the vents up here. And it's got like the segmented pieces, just like it would here. The only difference, of course, is the actual ports here, which fit the classic controller for your Wii or Wii U, or this NES controller, and just plugs right in. That's nice and solid. Got your power button, which is still nice and clicky. And then your reset. This is one of the major differences that I'm noticing, first off, is that it's quite literally just a push button, where when you had the reset button on the original NES, it would quite literally, it would travel and then you release it. It's not just like a button. This one is more new. I wish that you could open this, but that's okay. Nothing on the side. It doesn't have any of those like yellow or red ports on the sides here. Bottom of the console is just exactly what you would imagine it to be. And then on the back, you've got your DC power and then your HDMI out, which is awesome. I mean, this is HDMI all the way. Give me just a second. I'm going to pause. I'm going to grab something. Okay. So I'm back. Why don't we do a little bit of a comparison? So here's the original, and then here's the mini. As you can see, like, the size difference is extreme. I mean, I could fit almost 4 of them on top of it, and almost stacked too high. So this can fit 8 of these inside of it. And if you look at the front, I mean, obviously the front is almost exactly the same, except for like the way that these are shaped. The top is exactly the same. Like, even the back, when it comes to it, with the power and this, like, they're in the same location, just different on the side here. That's where you would have had the AC or the actual original like audio video, and then on the side, got nothing. On the bottom, however, I mean, it's the biggest difference, where this one's segmented. I mean, it doesn't have this weird little, you know, outro port for absolutely nothing. It just quite literally is that, but that's kind of cool. This one, unfortunately, doesn't work, or at least, if it works, it doesn't work very well, because I have 3 of them, and I had to pick the best one. Anyway, moving on, that's not all I got today. I actually was able to pick up an extra controller. And those come in these nice little boxes here. I'm not really going to go over it. Basically, it says works with the NES Classic Edition. And it says exactly the same thing. You know, play your games with the NES Classic controller. So why don't we crack this open too, just for the sake of doing it. I am super excited. Like, I ripped the box. Sometimes it was just never meant to be. The store that I bought these from, they had 2. And thankfully for being first in line, I was able to pick up an extra one. So, again, it's just a controller. That's all that it comes with. Nothing else is inside the box, sadly. But there's one more thing. So, there's this guy. So this is the Playing with Power NES Classics strategy guide. And basically on the back here it says, the system that started it all, take a nostalgic look back on Nintendo Entertainment System in this exclusive hardcover collector's edition book and slipcase. It has a complete walkthrough for 17 classic Nintendo games. It's got a journey through the eras through 3 eras of NES history, behind the scenes with Shigeru Miyamoto, and then an inside look at the system and game packs. And it says, plus level maps, character art, and extras. So let's crack this in. And this is actually like a nice little hardcover thing too. Carefully open that. One of the things that like attracted me to this the most is the fact that this outer sleeve, it's it's shaped like an actual NES cartridge. Oh, it even has ridges here. That is awesome. And then on the bottom side, it's even got the connector pins, and that's also a raised ridge where this black part is actually sunk in. Definite props for the details. Oh, dude, every single part of this that should be like raised or lowered, as much as it can be for what it is, because like here's the connectors on top. Like even these are raised. Oh, that's so cool. Even like this little hole for the screw is raised. This is lowered in. This is lowered. This is embossed as well. Oh, that's so awesome. They did a fantastic job with this. And then inside, got that. And so on one side you have either side of the controller. So yeah, it's basically just a look at all of the games and gives you like a little bit of an introduction. Oh wow, it actually shows you like the insides of like an actual Nintendo and how everything all works. That's kind of cool. Oh, it talks about like the launch titles that came out when it first like that were made by Nintendo. As things like 10-Yard Fight, Clu Clu Land, Tennis, Super Mario Brothers, Stack Up, Wild Gunman, Pinball, which was one of my favorite games. I think I've done a video of it on my channel too. Wow, dude, that is so cool. Here you go. World 8 for Super Mario Brothers 3. Got your walkthrough. Oh, that's awesome. Find all your secrets. This is actually a game, Star Tropics, that I've been wanting to play. This might actually be a good reason to play it. I have a copy of it on my Nintendo, but I just haven't had the motivation to get into it. Anyway, this is super exciting. I'm actually going to plug this in and play it. But not on this video. That's going to be a completely different one, I think. I think what I'll probably try to do is, as long as I can get it to capture properly, I'll start doing playthroughs of some of the games that are on here, because, I mean, honestly, it's the best way to capture Nintendo stuff. If you guys have any problem, any comments, or anything, any questions about this, please let me know. Sorry, my phone just went off. Oh my god. But yeah, I'll link up hidden here to, I'll probably link up to one of my other NES playthroughs, probably Super Mario Brothers 3. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Have a great day. I'm so happy that I got this. I mean, look at this. It's adorable. Because now you're playing with power. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Fight off the advance of dark forces by liking, commenting, and subscribing down below. Imagine that it's like a cute little Nintendo-shaped hamburger.